I'm literally telling you this story because you're probably 1 inch, 1 iota, one small choice, one small risk, one small step closer to you getting where you need to go in your life. May it be YouTube, school, your business, your friendships, your relationships. YouTube literally changed and saved my life. I literally got fired from the best position I ever had in my life.
You a dub, and I know you feel ashamed. Speed it up, know they wanna take the lane. Take a school bus, board a plane.
What's going on, y'all? It's the SneakerDogg, and I'm back with another video. Check it out. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. You see we got the SneakerDogg merch on. If y'all can kind of tap in and see what that look like, man. That's what we doing, man. But back to the video. This video is about how YouTube saved my life. Literally took me a long time just to hit some of the heights we hit this year. I wanted to go over this and give just a very inspirational story on how you can actually attain your goals from zero. When I say YouTube saved my life, it's not me just giving y'all some type of title for this YouTube video. I'm going to start back way at the beginning when I was just starting off at YouTube. Listen to this. I ended up having a little bit of YouTube success in the very beginning of my YouTube career 10 years ago. I've been on YouTube 10 years. So take a look at this. I ended up going on YouTube to do sneaker reviews. That's why my name is the SneakerDogg. The merch and everything is not just because I thought up of a funky name or something like that. Nah, man, this is who I am. Like, I came on to YouTube as a creator for the sneaker culture, something that I was really big into at the moment. I just really wanted to understand how to become a bigger person in the community. And that really kind of started at its humble beginnings as being a YouTube content creator. So I did my first video. All these videos are still up on my channel. You'll be able to take a look at this information. See how I came from zero, man. Like, I had no subscribers just like everybody else. But then I started to utilize some social medias and different things like that. And I started to understand that the more you utilize on social media to obtain a little bit more exposure, the more people that will become attracted to the type of content that you are actually providing if it has value. Wanted to put that last little tidbit in there. You got to provide value for the people. Other than that, everything else was just organic, and I was coming on there literally just to make sneaker reviews, do things like that, make content, start a YouTube channel, do something as a hobby, and I did that. Here's the thing. I had to get back to regular life. A lot of people are going to relate to this, right? Regular life happened. I had to go back to regular life. When I went back to regular life, YouTube fell by the wayside. Before that happened, I had got my biggest YouTube regular video other than the 12K video from when PlayStation was down recently, which we'll get to that. Essentially, I ended up having the ability to go ahead and post a video from the Twitter link from NBA 2K. So I wasn't even doing Madden content at that time. So a lot of you boys will know me from Madden content, doing different content like that. BMW, you may know me from that as well. But it was not that. It was NBA 2K and sneaker reviews. That was the culture I was in when I was on YouTube. It's crazy because we've transitioned from something whole completely different now. Back to the story. Sometimes I can get a little bit long-winded. Listen, man, I ended up having a little bit of success on one of the videos. It was the one about the 1 million view video. When that happened, Twitter, NBA 2K's Twitter had a 1 million followers giveaway that they were doing in a locker code form. Let me elaborate a little bit. So I wanted to go ahead and film that experience. They gave me the locker code. You had to be on there to get one of the locker codes before it expired. I went ahead and I got one, right? All the OGs from back in the day, y'all know what's going on because we had to go ahead and get this done. Look, I got the locker code. I opened it up on film. I went ahead and I turned around and uploaded the footage directly to YouTube. Did very little editing. I don't even think I had a YouTube intro, anything. I just uploaded. I got 1,000 views for back in the day. This is 10 years ago, literally next month. Was my first video 10 years ago next month. And not even next month, in like a couple weeks. Look, so I went ahead and I did that. I got 1,000 views. I'm thinking, I'm about to be a real YouTuber. I was part of the YouTube partner program before they made it so hard to get into the partner program. So I was in the partner program. I was able to kind of take that for what it was, earn money. It was like 10 bucks I think I earned on YouTube. It was not a large amount. What I want to say by saying that is this: never quit, never give up. I ended up having what they call the dip. It's where you succumb to having a tough time and circumstances, and you take a look at where your perspective is, and it looks like you're wasting your time. You're not wasting your time. Keep going. Get through the dip. Climb up that mountain. I bring that up to say this. I was in that position. I got a job instead of kept going on YouTube, which you get. Sometimes you got to get a job. I might have to get one here in a month or so. If, you know, some of these videos don't take off, I mean, that's fine. We got to get a job. We got to get a job. We got to make a living. I can't be on the street, right? Anyways, look, man. YouTube saved my life. I wasn't always monetized. When I created that video, I had to go get a job, a real life job, to go ahead and do the things that I needed to in my real life. Not that YouTube's not real life, but when it's not paying you, it's hard to utilize all of your energy into something that's not producing any type of income. We've all been there. Also part of the dip. Do not be discouraged. Back to the story. I ended up getting that job. I'll even say the company. I worked at Comcast, doing some cable things, different things like that. If you know me from my real life, you know my Comcast days, man. Ascended to level 4, was an interim supervisor at that job for maybe 2 weeks while my soup went out on some type of vacation or something like that. And we ended up having great success at that job. That took 3 years of my time. During that time, I did not do anything on YouTube. I barely uploaded any videos. You have your one here, one there, boom, bow, bing. You get what you get out of what you produce, and I wasn't producing anything for YouTube at that time. Fast forward to when I revamped my channel. A lot of y'all who kind of came back with me came back during that period. I had 90 subscribers. 90 subscribers when I started back trying to post shorts. They said they were trying to make shorts more of something that you can make money and get monetized from. Little did I know that it does not count towards your watch hours. So it's very hard for you to kind of gain the exact thing that you need from shorts alone and gain those watch hours. So I did that. I didn't have a way to really gather a lot of watch hours or video views to get the views and watch hours I needed to be able to go ahead and get monetized. Flash forward 2-3 more jobs after that. I'm just working jobs. I'm kind of letting my YouTube die. It's dying out in the background. I'm just letting it just sit there and do nothing, get less and less views from even the great content I created that was doing something. Don't do that, by the way, if you can't tell by the little bit of a resentment towards myself in that. You got to keep going, guys, right? You got to make sure that you're doing what you got to do in your life to further what you're doing. I'm bringing all this back full circle. Trust me. Stay with me, people. If you end up letting that dip happen and then you quit, you'll end up like me. All those 5, 6, 7 years. It's been about 6 years since I tried to revamp and get monetized. Just recently, about 3 months ago,